Hello everybody, my name is ClickFlow and welcome back to another episode on the WannaB's server on the WannaB's SMP. It is good to be back. We are starting off here in the shopping district because this has just shown up. This monstrosity has just shown up, and this, I believe, is Melkor's headquarters or base of operations for Melkor's army. So I really like it. It's really bland right now, but I'm sure they're going to be doing a lot of like adding color and stuff. It's very unfinished at the moment. But the thing that really kind of gets me though is it's just like right in front of the nether portal to the shopping district, and it just obstructs everything. So I always get really disoriented, but I like it. I think it's gonna look really cool. But yeah, so I wanted to bring you guys in because there has been a lot of development occurring regarding the the war, or the turf war, between Khan and Melkor. And as you can see, the count has reset itself, so there will be more prankage in the future. And I'm a little worried to go back to my base, because I'm sure there is going to be some retaliation eventually from Melkor's army. So I guess we'll have to be wary of that and be prepared for the carnage that might ensue if we get pranked. But that's all right. That's a-okay. I am super excited to see what they do for their retaliation. But in today's episode, I wanted to focus more on our brand new shop over here, the pirate ship, the Silent Siren. I was very pleased with how this build came together, and I got a lot of positive response from the others on the WannaB's, from the other WannaB's, and a lot of them have expressed interest in trying out and buying some of the treasure quests in our shop. So I definitely want to get this thing stocked. Right now, of course, we don't have anything, so we need to get some items in here that will stock this ship up and make things a little bit nicer. The only problem that I have is I don't really have any stock. I don't really have any farms that can really do this. I mean, I guess I could do a cobblestone farm or maybe sugarcane, and those will probably be on the list at one point. But what I want to do is go over to our recently established industrial district and work on some farms. So here we are at the industrial district. On a past live streams, I've been working on lighting this up, and I think I have a good solution here. Just spacing them a staggered grid in that is 5 blocks apart. As you can see by our block light, it doesn't really get below a light level 9. There's one spot of light level 8 right in the corner, but I think that should be okay. Everywhere in the grid is above block level 8, which is what you need to keep mobs from spawning. And in a recent live stream, I've actually started on one of the farms, which is up there. We are working on a general purpose mob farm, and you can see we've started on it, but we haven't made a whole lot of progress. We've done all of the measurings though, which is one of the more difficult parts of doing a mob farm. The reason why it's up so high is because mobs will start spawning 24 blocks away from you, and they will automatically start despawning 128 blocks away from you. And so this is 100 blocks up in the air, then we're going to have some platforms, and then the AFK platform is going to be up there somewhere, which will not allow any mobs to spawn down here once it is built, once we are at our AFK spot. And the only mobs that will be allowed to spawn while we are the only ones online are the ones on these spawning platforms, which will allow us to get the maximum rates out of this farm. So this will supply a ton of different resources for us. Bones, string, gunpowder, rotten flesh, the sorts, and I am excited to get this this farm up and going. I've never done a quad farm like this before, but I'm really excited to give it a go. But so I'm going to probably work on this, and I think the best way to do that is in the form of a third-person time-lapse. So I guess, without further ado, let's go! I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. This thing sure was fun to build. It was good to build a technical project like this, but it's not quite technically done because there's still the fact that there is no killing chamber. Oh goodness gracious. And I ran out of torches, so I couldn't light up that platform down there. So let's see if we can't. Okay. So now we have to get all these guys out of here. Ah! And light up this little platform. I can take down all my redstone torches now. Ah! Goodness gracious, this is terrifying. And as you can hear by the obscene amount of mob noises over here, this thing has been spawning mobs like crazy, and it is working, but unfortunately I don't have my campfires placed yet, so let's see if we can reach in here, kill all of these guys. Okay, now let's see if I can place that kind of. I'm gonna have to hop in there and place the last few, but at least that perfect. Now I can at least go over and place in the last few pieces from the back over here. If I can just crawl over here, knock out one of these, and then place... Okay, now that should be working. So the last thing I'm going to do for this thing is I'm going to place this down and start gathering up all of the items from this and see how much we can get. It looks like that doesn't... these bows aren't going to show up from it. Oh man, I feel really scatterbrained right now. Those bows aren't going to show up, but these items, I believe, are all the items we're going to get out of this farm. Maybe a little bit of redstone and some sticks from the witches, but I'm going to let this thing run for a little bit and just see how many items we can get from this system. I also don't know if you saw from the time-lapse at all, but I also installed this little AFK room, and the farm activates when you stand on this AFK spot. So right now, we should be getting a lot of mobs spawning now, and we shouldn't have any phantoms spawn above us because we have this roof over the top. And so now the farm is in complete, full operation, and I guess I will see how this goes. I'll AFK here for probably half an hour, and then we will see how much this farm produces. I am back from a very short AFK session, just a little under a half hour, and the sun is rising on our day. I'll step off of this. You can tell that I didn't quite trust my little AFK spot because I barred up this doorway just in case like something were to spawn and come and try and kill me. I'm always so paranoid when I AFK. But that should, in theory, turn off this redstone clock, so we can go over here and check that out. It looks like, I mean, I can't really tell. Looks like it maybe worked. It hasn't turned back on, so I think that's working. So let's see if we can fly down and see what kind of loot we got from our... Oh, I can't. I need to make that platform bigger. There we go. Got it. Okay. Second try. First try. Okay, so let's check this out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. That... Look at... For just a half hour. Now what I do need to come up with a solution for is that witches will just... You can hear that there's a witch in there right now. They'll drink fire resistance potions and then they don't take any damage. So I don't actually know what to do with them right now. I mean, they're just going to take up the mob cap and it's just going to be irritating. And I don't have a solution. So if you guys have any ideas for that, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear any solutions for that. But anyway, I am super excited about this, and this is going to stock pretty much all of my shopping ideas and things. I'm going to take a lot of this string back as well. That is going to be super cool. Bones too. Oh my goodness. I'm really excited. I'm so proud that this worked. I didn't look up any tutorials or anything. I just I understood the concept, and I'm like, I'm just going to go out and build it and see what happens. And it totally worked. I'm really proud of that. Of course, as you can hear, the spiders and the witches are kind of the problems. The spiders eventually do come down and die, like you can see that one taking some damage. But the witches don't die. They're just irritating and they take up a lot of a lot of the mobcap. But anyway, I think that's probably enough for of the industrial district for today. I really like that project, and doesn't that just look ominous? Oh, I love it. Anyway, I think I'm going to be done with the industrial district for today. I've done a lot of work there. I'll probably come back in AFK a little while so that I can get some more gunpowder, some more bones, some more string, all of that good fun stuff. But I think the rest of today's episode I want to spend over at my base. I want to do a little bit of work on the base, because you might have noticed from the last episode that I didn't actually get any progress done in my base. I was planning on it, but just so many other things were happening that I didn't end up spending any time over here at the base. So I want to fix that. I want to today work on some of the projects in today's episode, primarily the building that's going to go on that island. I have an idea for the building that's going to go over there. Of course, you guys might already know we're going to build a villager center, villager hotel over in this area, and I have an idea for a build that I want to do. I don't know if it'll fit. We might have to do some modifications to the structure to see if it'll work. And I definitely have to fix this, because this is too flat for me. This doesn't feel like a rope bridge like some of these other ones. I need to make this a little bit better. Anyway, but so I'm going to work on this, and I think that will be best done in the form of a time lapse. So I'll stop my jaw flapping, and we can get to a third-person time lapse of me building this villager hotel. So let's go. So one of the last things I wanted to do in today's episode, besides that time lapse and the work on that base, which by the way I hope you enjoyed, I wanted to get this thing fully stocked, and so I have been thinking of a whole bunch of different types of scavenger hunts and places to go and riddles, and I think I have got it all the way done. As you can see, the ship itself hasn't changed a whole lot, which I need to work on, but if we come down here, I actually have all of our scavenger hunts done. All of the loot and all of the other clues are scattered across the server, across the world, and then now you can come and purchase a treasure quest. I am really excited about this, and as you can see, they are valued at different rates. This treasure quest 1 is at 10 diamonds, and then 15 diamonds, and then 20 diamonds. Now I have gathered the loot from both my mob farm and from other areas, from other grinds and stuff. And I'm not going to show those on camera, but because I kind of want to keep those as a surprise. But I have taken that loot and then I went around the shopping district and I valued that loot at the shopping district price that it's sold around the server, and then I've just added a few diamonds for the organization of the actual quest. So so these prices I feel are pretty fair. I think that if you were to buy this, you would not feel cheated out of your money, because of course you have your scavenger hunt, as well as you have some valuable loot at the end of it. I'm pretty excited about it, and I'm honestly excited to get a little bit of money back from this, because this has been a lot of work. One of the last things I want to do, I want to make a couple signs really quick. Just like this, and then I want to make a little review board, because I'm not sure how difficult the quests that I've made are. I mean, it's kind of difficult to gauge that when you first make them, so I'm trying to think where a good place for a review board might be. Maybe at the end of the ship. Yeah, maybe over here. We could just put something like please leave a review. Okay, something simple as that. I just want people's feedback on how difficult things have been and how valuable the loot is, and if they feel like the prices should be changed based off of that. And of course the loot will not be the same every time we play this game. So if this shulker box, this treasure quest gets sold, I don't know that I will do anything ever that is exactly like this particular treasure quest. So this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. So other wannabes, I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you don't feel cheated. If you do, come talk to me. I'll try and get you sorted out. I'm not trying to run a scamming program. I just thought this would be a really fun shopping idea and a shopping experience. But yeah, I don't quite. I also want to put something over here. Rest stop in construction. Because this is still not finished yet. It's still pretty empty. But anyway, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to do in today's episode. We have yet to see Melkor's retaliation against our prank, and I'm excited to see what he does, but I'm still kind of getting nervous. I mean, our countdown is already ticking away again, and when that hits, we're going to have to prank another person. So if Melkor doesn't get on the ball, we're going to get a lot more pranks in than he does. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We have done a lot of work in today's episode. We worked on the industrial district and built up that crazy mob farm, which I am very proud of. We worked on our base today, and we got some that villager hotel, which we will have to fill with villagers probably in the next episode. And we stocked our pirate ship, so I am pretty excited. We got a ton of work done, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There will be plenty more to come and plenty more shenanigans to be had. But I think that is going to be it from me. My name has been ClickFlow. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did. But I think that is going to be it for me. So my name has been ClickFlow, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye for now.